New today, never-before-seen photos just released from the Jeffrey Epstein estate. Several high-profile people appear in them, including President Donald Trump, former President Bill Clinton, and Bill Gates. Scott McFarland has more on the new images and when more Epstein files could be released.
It's Democrats on the U.S. House Oversight Committee who have released this subset of images they say they received from the Epstein estate, which was subpoenaed by Congress for records in recent months because of the investigation into the Epstein files matter. In the images, you can see the powerful circles in which Jeffrey Epstein operated many years ago. The images include side-by-side photos, Jeffrey Epstein next to then private citizen Donald Trump, side-by-side with Bill Clinton, with Trump ally Steve Bannon. The images don't show any wrongdoing or malfeasance, but the Democrats on the Oversight Committee say they underscore the importance of this looming deadline of December 19th for the U.S. Department of Justice to release the entirety of the Epstein case files, to show what's in there, to show who operated in close proximity to Epstein, even if they didn't engage in misconduct.
There is a White House cover-up happening right now in not releasing these files that needs to end. There are women who were raped when they were children, who just want justice.
The Department of Justice has not said how or when it will do this public release of Epstein files. It could be tens of thousands of pages and images. There'll have to be redactions, and it'll have to be made searchable for the public under the law that was recently signed by President Trump. The U.S. House Democrats who pushed out this new set of images say the images show there is a need for more release and more transparency with the public. Scott McFarland, CBS News, Washington.
In a statement, the White House accused Democrats of cherry-picking photos with random redactions for political purposes.